watching the Big 12 on ESPN+.
McMahon in the transfer portal to find size and athleticism.
John Bull, the 7'2" sophomore at the point. Poor pass from Riley Kugel goes into the backcourt, and UCF turns it. De'Don Thomas at the point for LSU. Here's Max McKinnon. One dribble inside, nice find. Mike Nwoko with the dunk. Folks cut off on the baseline. Him and Stillwell teammates a year ago at Milwaukee. Stillwell bowling his way inside. No shot, but a foul. Averaged a double-double at Milwaukee. And he wants a clear out against McKinnon. Not on the same page. Kugel coming up out of that corner. Got around Reed and faces a double team. Folks squeezing his way inside. Got up in the air with nowhere to go. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers for UCF. Transfer portal. Mentioned they'll be one of the tallest teams in the SEC.
That was good help by Bull.
McKinnon double team. Season. Nearly 2 minutes in, UCF without a shot attempt yet. They've turned it over 4 times. Thomas lobs it up. Nwoko with a hammer.
NLV, elite court vision.
All Mountain West, each of the last 2 seasons. You had a chance to watch him play. You were really impressed.
As a freshman.
Thomas solid defending there on the wing against Folks. Stillwell, little step through. Shot rejected by Nwoko, but it's a goaltend.
That was awesome.
Lost 30 pounds. A number of schools rescinded their scholarship offers. Milwaukee stayed with him, and he rewarded that with a terrific season as McKinnon Jr. An early 7-2 lead for LSU. Knights 1 field goal, 4 turnovers. Kugel with the English on for UCF. Pablo Tamba in for LSU as Reed sits. Again, playing in short stints because of that. Still recovering from the tornado shot against Duke. He was 0 for 5, but he hits his first one here.
Nice cut.
Sutton unable to finish initially, but McKinnon from the corner. Nice ball fake. Around and out, Stillwell controls the reads. Folks with the shot clock running down off the side of the rim. Fumena pulls it down. Up strong, and he's fouled.
Of 2 feet is going to be vitally important in this game for UCF. Because you can see passing it.
2 missed free throws by Fumena. Sutton will try a 3 off the back rim. Folks.
That's playing off of 2 feet, Austin. That was a really good guard floor general play from Demas Folks, the senior.
And it was Devin Cambridge that was the beneficiary. He shot King with the answer at the other end for LSU. Nice rhythm offensively now. Beal with his second triple. And UCF lead, 12.5 minutes to go in this first half.
Nice
Thomas
pass.
Whips it to the corner. Carter off the mark. These new guys, Coach Dawkins talked about versatility, and Kugel is someone who they will ask to play 1 through 3 during the course of the season. Under 9 minutes to go in this first half. Cambridge wide open corner 3. Knights are scorching hot. McKinnon got past Cambridge, couldn't get it to go. Reed's tip, no. King a 3rd try. And finally Kugel comes away with it. Off the mark. Johnson transfer from Stephen F. Austin. Nice hesitation by Reed, and he draws a foul. The 8th game of the season. His recovery has gone better than anyone could have anticipated. King straight on 3, was looking for a foul.
Went out with an injury.
And we have not yet seen Robert Miller, one of 2 returning players from last year's team. Thomas up top, Nwoko.
Season. At getting offensive rebounds.
Folks with a shot clock under 10. Scoring point guard, also played for Coach Dawkins. The expectation is that Folks is more of a distributor. Beal from the corner here at Mississippi State. Another offensive rebound, Fumena. Chris Johnson lines up a 3. And the effort by Jordan. Kugel got a good screen from Fumena to knock down the three.
UCF ran almost
To Kugel. Burks will rise up. Move off that Nwoko screen. He got doubled. Nwoko's been a terror on the glass. Left-hand fit. Kugel missed there. Thomas short with the three. Stillwell, quick outlet pass. Kugel regained his balance and flipped.
It's bad spacing for LSU. And as soon as I say that, they find
Have many turnovers. We all will. It's okay.
I think that's going to be my last one.
Kugel. 15 first half points for wide open from the left corner. Tom unable to get the three to go. King will try and hit. Since 2008 that he had set foot inside Cameron Indoor Stadium.
You could beat Coach Dawkins in one-on-one back in the day. Virtually every single player said yes, except for the man who just made that pass right.
The latter part of this opening 20 minutes. Led by as many as 11. Parker downhill. Also a crash in the glass.
Court ability. You don't need him to score, but you have to bring ability and activity.
This is an impressive showing on the glass in the first 20 minutes. Reed puts it on the deck. Went through Holsaway and Parker.
Going to be such an important piece. And it's not drip. It's just the showing up every day that eventually you start to get up.
Johnson goes away from the screen. Holsaway to Kugel.
That was an excellent pass from Holsaway.
10 sophomore dealing with a bit of an ankle issue. He has not played in this first half.
Stepped up big time when Reed went out last season with an injury. Had a 19-point, 10-rebound game.
3.6 seconds to go. Kugel. Two defenders there is Kugel. Hoist. And nearly hits. Reed pops out. Stillwell had a long run to challenge that shot, and Jalen Reed as LSU won in triple overtime, 109-102. Thomas ran into Reed, stunted his progress, goes.
They might look to change that up, that defensive coverage up a little bit. And he'll immediately drive back in the opposite direction of where he came from to try to confuse and put folks in a hostage situation.
Thomas, the fadeaway from the free throw line. From the corner, that's Sutton. Buries the three, and we're tied. Stillwell on the baseline against Reed. Shoveled it to Bowl. He's got a couple of buckets here in the second half. Thomas, terrific hesitation to the reverse. And he has been much more aggressive. Reed challenging Stillwell. Ball comes over to block the shot.
Got to switch now.
Reed wide open, top of the key. And a foul against him, but just 2 of 8 so far here in the second half. Stillwell with a mismatch. And he takes advantage, went right through Thomas, up and around Nwoko. Fumena out there to try and guard Thomas. Shot clock under 5. McKinnon made a nice cut. And a foul on the pad on the shot clock. Thomas with a crossover. Floater in the lane doesn't go. A rebound by Tamba, and he is fouled.
His versatile defensive ability.
On virtually every team for which they played last year. Now they are going to come to LSU.
An average 18 a game. You have to accept the fact that you're going to have less of an offensive role. Right on cue, one of those transfers, Markel Sutton.
Bridge and Kugel out there for UCF. Kugel was hot in the first half, 17 points. Anna couldn't get any lift on that shot. Try again with a shot clock under 3. Little jump hook around and down. Kugel found Fumena. Didn't look like he ever really controlled that ball. Thomas in transition, settles, and buries a three. Rhythm it had in the first 20 minutes when they hit 8 threes. Beal just inside the three-point line. He's in double figures now with 11. Sutton rejected by Kugel. Bounce pass, Parker lays it in, plus the foul.
15 seconds of the shot clock. Get out and run as much as they can.
UCF stops what had been a 12-0 run by LSU.
What a pass.
Tamba walled up, got it up and over.
Such a difficult pass to make from Thomas coming off that double high ball screen.
Kugel gliding down the floor, unchallenged in transition.
Poor transition defense from the Tigers. Lob.
Holsaway got back defensively late. And for UCF, albeit perhaps a smaller number of them. And one, did not rule a shooting foul, but similar to the exhibition earlier this week, Knights in the bonus. George Beal from deep. Seen some extended time for him this afternoon.
And Coach McMahon really just been such a warrior because that road to recovery is a lonely process.
Reed has persevered, not quite at 100%, but the hope is that he'll be there soon. Beal got a screen from Holsaway, and he is still red.
From Holsaway.
Nwoko one-on-one with Holsaway to the jump hook.
He's been really good.
A variety of moves we've seen from McKinnon with Tamba paving the way. Offensive rebound and a McKinnon three.
Staff, Portland. Nice, Hezzy, my goodness.
Well, Kugel couldn't finish. Holsaway there to clean it up. Probably the final stretch that LSU will be out there without Didon Thomas. McKinnon creates space, and at the end of the shot clock, it popped in and out of bounds to UCF. Reese beats Beal to that ball, one-on-one with Parker, right up through him. Parker defended it well, and Tamba lost it out of bounds. King unable to maneuver. Reed on the deck against Cambridge. He traveled. Dawkins just raved about Cambridge's character. Sixth-year player. Johnson sidestepped and hit the three. UCF has made 7 of its last 9 from the field. Kugel got a step right down the lane with a teardrop. Johnson lost the handle. Thomas right up through the chest.
How you get up in the air.
Good job by McKinnon fighting through that screen. Cambridge, terrific pass to set up Burke.
And going underneath the defense to kick it to Burks.
McKinnon in the corner. Just too much space. Stillwell couldn't make up the ground. Thomas around the Nwoko screen. Chris Johnson never.
And work ethic is what got him noticed by college coaches. He said his goal coming.
John Bowl, a guy who has the potential to make a significant impact. Cut off on the baseline. Reed driving around Stillwell. Ball knocked away from Tamba, out of bounds to UCF. McKinnon with under 5 on the shot clock rises up. Short. Rebound, Tamba, nice little ball fake. He scores, and Stillwell got in transition potentially for UCF. A foul against McKinnon. Stillwell back in.
Had Beal on the cut. It was wide open. Beal wasn't even looking.
Kugel right back to Stillwell. It's Cameron and Caden Boozer, who are now freshmen at Duke, and hoping that it comes together for him to have a big year here in his hometown.
And he needs to be.
Cambridge, cross-court Beal. Unable to hit the three. Cambridge battling for the rebound, and he got hit. Cambridge not close. Double bonus for LSU. Able to hit the second, and there's the no good. Beal has it. Still a two-possession game. Beal in a hurry gets fouled by Thomas, and it will be
versa for LSU. Like UCF, these late game situations, it's a tight game. Breaking the press, being secure with the ball, getting the ball in the hands of your best free throw shooters. He's
off the back rim. Burks with those long arms snares it. His three won't go. Sutton rebounds the miss. This would make things very difficult for UCF. Now a three-possession game. LSU has outscored the Knights 46-32. Urges victorious 75-68 as these two teams now look toward the regular season. Upcoming schedule, UCF will play on the opening night built here at home and at Texas A&M on November 14th.
so tested early. UCF will be tested early, definitely.